We're back. Guess what today is? That's right, we're adjusting the steering. Decided to put the bumper on. So this is preparation. And this is back from the Mexican Chrome place down in Tijuana. Love it or hate it, I don't care. I just put some plastic on the front to protect it from getting nicked. You're going to use 3/8 bolts. I don't know what these are. I think they're 2 inches, roughly, or 2.5 or something. I put a little washer on there. You may or may not need that. But you want about, a little sticking out to get into there. And then the center, that's going to get these 7/16. Is that right? No. Yes, 3/8 and then 7/16. These guys, I decided to just use some grade 8. Not that you need that, it's kind of overkill, but anyway, there's a couple of those. I chased out all the threads, all 4 of them. And that's it. I'm gonna get a hand up. My wife's gonna help me get it in position. It's really hard to do by yourself. It can be done, but why risk it, So I will check back with you once I have the center pieces on, and then we're going to try to wrestle in these corners. These have a little bit of play, and they don't, on this car, they're a little tricky because the angle is a little off, like this angle. You have to play with it. And then also, I'm not expecting great fitment. I'm expecting okay fitment because I know for a fact that these stick out a little bit. But we'll see that later in a few minutes. Okay, initial fit. I just put the center on. It's not fit yet, but this bumper, I don't think it's even the original. And the thing that really bugs me about this, and I'm not going to do anything about it right now because I can't, is that it's basically wider than my car, and I don't know why. But check this out. Look how wide this is, right? Like that gap. But then if we come over here, huge gap. So I don't know what that's all about, but I think the only way to make it look somewhat like it makes sense is to just make sure the bumper's not too close to the car, because then this could be really tight, and then you get over here and you're like, whoa. So I'm just gonna split the difference and whatever. Like I said, it would be nice if the bumper fit the car. I don't know why this one is wider than the car, but it's what came with the car, and I don't want to fiddle around with it at this point. So I'm just going to live with it. Not excited about that, but there's not much I can do about it. If I had a shop or if I had the skills, I would probably just cut it right in the middle, because this is also not lined up, which I know is annoying, right? Super annoying. I just slice this whole thing in half and make it fit perfect and weld it back together and then have it chromed. But that's not the story I'm writing right now. So anyway, I'm going to leave the center a little loose, and I'm going to try to get the corner bolts. It just started, and then, fiddle around with it and get it adjusted so that there's some sort of, evenness throughout. Okay, well, I got the corner bolts in, but, and it is what it is, you guys. It's okay. I got this one a little tighter. This is actually not too bad right here. This is probably about stock, maybe a little out. But then this gap could be bigger, more like that probably. At least I think it's about 1/4 inch or 3/8. And I'm not comfortable with it so close there. It's gonna rub. So I want to move the bumper forward. This is pretty bad. Okay. This is not lining up, which is not a super big deal. But then this is pretty tight here. And then this is way out here. I mean, it's pretty far out. Now, I can still tighten that up. So I can move that in, which if I move the edges in, the nose should come out a little. So there's that, but I'm gonna stop right now because I gotta go in and eat. But I'll finish this another time, but it's progress. It's, if you don't look too hard right over there, it actually looks pretty decent like this side. So at least the driver's side looks not too bad. And then, yeah, just gonna keep working on it. But I'm gonna end this video right now. If you guys have any tips for getting this situation worked out, let me know. But I have limited tools and I have limited means here, so probably just gonna have to live with something that's mediocre, which is okay for right now. See you later.